The fruit of Gutenberg's work can be seen all around us, but it's more important than that. For everything that our culture and our civilization depends on starts with Gutenberg's invention.
And this was his calling card, one of the first and finest books created using his new machine. To the modern eye, the Gutenberg Bible opens a window onto a vanished world of monks and monasteries. But when it first appeared in the 1450s, it was viewed not as a reminder of the past, but as a signpost to the future, glittering proof that a new information age was dawning in Europe, fueled by the power of the printed word. I want to find out how and why Gutenberg invented his machine. To answer the how question, I'm planning a unique experiment. And here's the laboratory where it's all going to happen.
In you come.
This workshop in the heart of England may not look very high-tech. That's because the job I have in mind requires 15th century materials and techniques, and a man who spent a lifetime investigating the first printing pioneers. Step forward, Alan May.
So this is where you're going to attempt to build a printing press, is that right, Alan?
Well, that's the idea, yes. To print on a press like this, they put 2 pages of type on this stone here.
Right.
It's a very heavy stone, about 100 weight.
Goodness.
And then the process of printing was a double process. You wound in for the first page,
Right.
to just there, and operated the lever, which made the pattern go down. You then release it partly, and wind it into the next page and print again. Hence the term two-pull press.
Forensic analysis of Gutenberg's original Bible reveals that he only printed 1 page at a time. In other words, his was a 1-pull press. Alan's also finished carving this hefty wooden thread, which generates the pressure needed to print. But the thread needs a counter thread to guide it on its downward journey, and it has to be cut by hand into the head of the press. Sounds tricky to me, but Alan has a plan.
It's an amazing contraption, Alan.
I mean, the idea came from a guy called Hero of Alexander in something like AD 64.
This ingenious device uses these wooden pegs to guide the thread on its journey. Meanwhile, a set of cutters at the other end carve the counter thread through this solid wooden block.
I'm careful to tap this not on the sharp edge.
So you're in fact using the real thread itself to cut its equivalent part.
That's it, that's the elegant part of it.
Actually, it's pushed loads and loads of sawdust ahead of it, look.
It's cutting something, but there's only one way to find out if the thread and the counter thread are a perfect match.
Ah, that changes the whole perspective, doesn't it? As soon as you take that out, one can see how it's all working. Oh my goodness, there she goes. Excellent.